So I'm here at the Skyline Bunkhouse. I had this whole place to myself for the last night. It's been an amazing stay. I stayed, Chrissy was an amazing host. I've had a great time here. Foosball table, air hockey table, out in the middle of the woods, so it's nice and quiet and absolutely beautiful. Had a wonderful stay. Well, there's a rattlesnake right there in the road that I'm crossing. See it? I'll show you in a second, hold on. There you go, rattlesnake right in the road. Yep. Time to move on. So I'm here taking a break right on Skyline Drive. Just some thoughts on Elkton, Virginia. Wayne, the shuttle driver, is an incredible human being. He was right on the spot, very knowledgeable, was a really big help when I was soaking wet and miserable. Got me to the place where I needed to be. They're just setting up their business for it now. Looks like the daughter is going to be taking it over, I believe is what they said. And you'll see in the video what it looked like. It was gigantic. It was incredible. Very well maintained, and just a great place to relax. The only problem is for some people is no Wi-Fi. That's not a problem for me. I actually enjoy not having Wi-Fi or being connected that way. So it was great for me, and I really enjoyed it. So if you're using this for research as you're hiking through the Shennies, you're going to want to find Wayne for a shuttle driver, and then hopefully get into the Skyline Bunkhouse, which is just very well suited for hikers and a great place to relax. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to make a video of what I think is probably a very unpopular opinion in setting up a through hike. I'm going to do that separately, so here's your warning. It's all in good fun, but it's my opinion on what you need to do and what you don't need to do in order to get ready for a through hike. This is Wedge taking a break here right on Skyline, as you could hear the cars going behind you. You know, plays on. Hello everybody. Day 6 in the Shenandoah. Last day. Got about 10 miles to go. And then I'm done with this major section of the Appalachian Trail. Really looking forward to getting out of here. As easy as everybody said the Shenandoah was, I don't believe that. I really feel like there was definitely some difficult parts. Like you see in a lot of videos, it's just, hey, everything's great, oh, it's the best thing ever. And it's not always that way. People really don't talk about the bad. I get why they don't do that, I understand. Trying to be positive, not negative. But I'm trying to give a realistic view of what it's like to, whoa, that was a snake. A realistic view on what it's like to hike this trail. So that way you're prepared and you're ready. And you know, it's not all about the amazing views and the great Instagram pictures. It's, you know, the 5-mile straight up walk that you had to do to get up there with your 35-pound pack on your back. Now, is it all worth it? Absolutely, 1000%. This is definitely a life-changing journey, but I'm just trying to be a little bit more real about it, so that way it's not a smack in the face. Because I've seen too many people get off trail because they're like, well, I've watched all these videos and it looks so great and so easy. Then I got out here and it's just straight up and straight down. I'm not doing this to deter people from doing it. I hope every single person that wants to does do this and get out here. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more realistic so that way it doesn't smack you in the face unexpectedly. And this way you can prepare for it. You could be ready for the mental aspect of it, and I'll dig a little bit more deeper into the Virginia blues. But I'm about 50 miles away from being out of this state and being done with it. And then a quick West Virginia and a quick Maryland. And then I'm on to Pennsylvania for a little while. About a week and a half, I think. Then New Jersey, and then I'm home, back to New York. I'm looking forward to that. And I'm gonna make a quick go of New York. I don't want to settle in. I don't want to be like, well, I'm home now. That's good enough. I want to get through, spend time with my family, eat a lot, take a shower 2-3 times a day, and then move on. Get through Connecticut, and then all the way up. The whole point of this is to finish. So whatever I have to do to keep myself from getting complacent and happy with being home, so I'm just gonna bust through. Get to see my mom and dad, hopefully see my sister, my uncles, anybody that wants to come out, aunts, get a quick little reunion, and then buckle down for the what seems to be the hardest part of what's going to be on this entire trail. Top of Vermont, New Hampshire, and then Maine, the big dog. But it's happening. I'm almost halfway. This trail today, last 10 miles of the Shennies, seems fairly cruisy right now, which is nice. Nice relaxing day. I'm only going to do about 10 miles, 11 miles, I think. I might continue on for a little bit, but maybe not. I haven't had a day off in quite some time because I was really pushing forward. I wanted to get to Front Royal for when my family gets down here. I'll be delayed by a day or two when I take off, but I'll do another stretch where I can catch up. And then I'll be back with the group that I started with back in February. It's kind of like walking home again, because these people I spent over 500 miles with. And then circumstances made it so that they walked on, and got about a 5-day distance, and then there was some more distance because other days off and stuff like that. So, but I'm catching up with them, and it's I'm in contact with everybody, and maybe you'll see some familiar faces again that you haven't seen for a month or so. Maybe their families will start following me again. Just kidding. Everybody can watch whatever they want. It really doesn't bother me. I just like to be petty sometimes because, from New York, it's what we do. See, that's what happens. You talk about being petty and you trip on a rock. I am ready to be out of the state, though. Ready to see my family. Ready to start crossing borders again. Not ready for more rattlesnakes. I think I saw about 30 of them yesterday, to the point that I wasn't even bothered taking videos of it because it felt like I'd see one, and then about 20 feet, 30 feet down the trail, I'd see another one. So my eyes were peeled. I didn't listen to music. I was listening all day, and I actually slowed my pace down because when you almost step on a rattlesnake, that'll really change your perspective on how you walk down a trail. There's something over there. Okay. And that's what's going on. So here I am walking. I figured it was a little cold in the morning, so they still might not be out, but I'm starting to hear little things in the woods. Most likely a chipmunk, but you never know. So this is Wedge heading north. I would also like to say that I smell like a really bad wet sponge. At least I don't smell like pee, because that was the smells that I used to smell doing trail magic. I would smell body odor, really bad wet sponges, and pee when people used to come and hang out with me. So hopefully I don't smell like pee, but I definitely smell like a wet sponge. Like a really bad one when it's been kind of out for quite some time. But it's what you got. That's what happens. It's the price you pay. Is Wedge heading north? Blaze on. Thanks for coming with me, by the way. It really means a lot that you watch these. Take a look at this. I'm done. I finished the Shenandoahs. It's official. This is the permit station. So I've got this behind me now. Now the next landmark is going to be the roller coaster. So long, Shenandoah. It's been real. Another milestone. Still heading north. Blazing on. This is not my favorite because this is where the rattlesnakes are. So I got to keep a good eye out. So I stopped to take this video, but I would never walk and video in a place like this just because of that reason. Wish me luck.
Here with Wedge, we're gonna do some Q&A. Cheers.